Alright. Recording has begun. And streaming has begun.
Where is Ikick?
We are it is a work in progress. Jared has himself muted. That is Alright. Either way, can everybody at the moment hear me? I'm sure Isaac cannot, but
I can hear you.
okay.
I'm sure Isaac can't, but I can.
Okay, what about Mr. Tylenol?
I think that's your answer.
Alright. Okay, so, basically doing the same thing that we were doing last time, rather than, joining the voice channel, so that my laptop can hear you, since that seems to have the problem of, you guys not being able to hear me on occasion, which is just annoying. I have joined in with my phone, so that that doesn't happen, which reduces the audio quality, but I don't mind. I don't think anybody else cares. Because at most, I probably get like 3 random viewers that I don't know. Which is 3 more than I usually get, but that's fine. I mean, I have made some shorts of like drawing videos. I'm able to stand my phone up, like with the speaker as close to the microphone as I can get it. But that's about as far as I can go towards the audio quality. But anyways, though, is anybody able to punch a hole in your bathroom door? Or your guys' room, like your room's walls kind of border next to your bathroom. So just punch a hole through your wall and go full what's his name?
Ikick.
Jack Nicholson, and go like, "Here's Jared." Alright. So, I'm just gonna start without him, and once he's out of the bathroom, you can just proceed as normal. We can go on. Anyways, this is episode 4 of the Lunar campaign. Although not a lot of moony stuff has happened, but that's just the name that I've given it, because of future events I'm hoping will happen eventually. Unless everybody gets bored of the thing and starts dropping out, which would suck. So please don't do that. Anyway.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
Yeah. So anyways, though, in the last episode, you guys, basically rolled very cartoonishly into the doorstep of the Green Goblin gang. And as a result, you pretty much murdered the hell out of a lot of them. A couple of them escaped, 2 or 3. I don't completely remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 2. But more importantly, good old Progman the boss got set on fire, and he's dead. After saying some loreful words, which instigated an interrogation. Interestingly, it sounds like Bruno's got a sister. But is she a hot sister? The world may never know. But anyways, though, you guys are now you guys are now, like, looking for the loot. And I'm about to show you the loot that you have gotten from this whole ordeal. But first and foremost, why don't you guys introduce yourselves to the public eyes that love you so. Kind of. And by public eye, I mean...
Public eyes that don't even see us.
Yeah, they don't even see me at this point because I'm not joining. Because if I join in through my laptop, then it cuts off from my phone.
Alright, well, I'm Bruno Riverwood. I'm the resident cleric. I'm the one thing keeping the party together.
Yeah, you're the healer, so that's kind of what you do.
And also, I'm the guy that gets up 2 of the other players in the morning.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. Anyways. Next up. Why don't you introduce yourself, Father?
Can you even hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I am Vicaro Stoneblaze.
Yes.
That's all.
Oh,
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Huh. One
So
big
go
problem
right.
is that seems that my stream seems to
Yeah. Oh, you got 1,100. That's good.
be 1,100.
1,000 points. 1,105.
Alright, so next up, Jared, introduce yourself to everybody and everyone.
Hello, my name is Tylenol acetaminophen. I'm actually a woman, don't... In the game, of course.
And you
let's
just
see.
you describe yourself with
I have dark,
you describe
I have
yourself with a
brown
big
hair,
heart.
purple eyes, and a massive heart. Yep. I
Yeah,
sorry, let me...
I'm currently streaming and I'm I'm showing the text conversation of you describing yourself. You say generic elven woman, brown hair, purple eyes, massive heart, and several cat scratch scars from her failed attempts at finding a cure, and instead creating an absolute unit of a cat. Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all about me.
Are you just gonna say that and leave out the thing that I said below?
Yes. I couldn't leave out the thing you said below.
So it doesn't seem that you have confirmed that you have massive booba.
Well, I couldn't think of any sort of rebuttal.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's unconfirmed, so...
Have you seen my rebuttal though? Because
Schrodinger's boobs.
it does not make
That
sense.
was just inefficient, Ethan.
Yeah, it does not make sense for a 5'9" girl who weighs 109 pounds to be thick.
Well, we know you watch anime.
How much does Nami
not
weigh?
saying-
Oh, there
Like,
he
guys, we
is!
finally got him.
Yes, just in time. Introduce yourself to the public.
Actually, it's, 12 minutes past.
yeah. I just log back in to Discord.
Are you on the
Oh.
toilet?
No, I'm not.
Gucci. Why do you sound like a 60-year-old man?
Because I'm a man in a child's body.
Yes.
Maybe a crazy old
Anyways,
woman
introduce
child's body,
yourself.
Alright, what's going on?
We're basically
Anyways,
going
but,
through
we're
the
doing
intro segment.
introductions.
You just came in time
Almost
for you
done
to
introducing
introduce
myself.
yourself.
I went on this adventure here to finally stick it to Ethan that I'm not his girlfriend at all.
I know how this story goes. You're in denial that you're in love, and then by the end of the story, you'll look back with sparkles in your eyes, and then you kiss him what's the word? Involuntarily, without his consent.
See, I told you anime logic was involved.
I'm trying to. I live in this house with other people. I'm sorry. I may be 20 years old, but I'm also not a deadbeat. Deadbeat. What did that word come from?
I know Maury uses it.
I don't know.
Anyways, I guess that's it for my character introduction. Let's move on to
our dear friend.
Piglet.
Jared, did you use the Shadow Clone Jutsu again?
No, he's just in the same room.
Then
That's why
go
I
to
keep
the
myself muted
basement,
most of
you
the time to
psychopath!
Echoing.
It's nice outside.
Reasonably, yes.
How much does Nami weigh? 110 pounds? Are you kidding me? What are her boobs made of? Helium?
I told you it was anime logic.
My goodness gracious. I don't know. Either way, no matter how big your booba are, I'm pretty sure Taurus has bigger boobs.
They're called pectoral muscles.
I mean, I guess we can agree on that.
We cultural folk
I'm
call it
I'm
booba.
in favor of calling it Schrodinger's boobs. They're both there and not there until confirmed.
Yes.
I'm not confirming anything. Well,
Alright.
By confirmed, you can just mean looks at it.
Isaac, have you introduced yourself?
That's what Schrodinger's cat is, after all.
We're 11 minutes into the stream. I need you to introduce yourself to the public, so that we can we can show you guys your loot.
I'm
Yes.
Taurus Willowwood,
And you
and
and you have committed murder.
the only human here.
After all,
Sweet.
And
blame on him.
Also, are we just gonna ignore the fact?
I'm 15.
Sweet. Also, are we just gonna ignore the fact that that you and Bruno's last names are almost exactly the same?
Well, we've been ignoring it so far.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I guess I just broke a streak then. Anyways, are you ready for your loot?
Yes, I am.
Yep, let me get out my character sheet.
Alright.
Where did I put that? There it is.
Alright. Did Jared give you some of the dice as well, so that you can roll some
Yeah.
dice too, Isaac?
Yeah, I don't know what they do, but I do have them.
You roll them. You roll them when you need to roll them.
Well, no dip, Sherlock. I know that, but I don't know what they mean.
I mean, whenever,
Okay.
I need you to, roll a d10, then you look for the 10-sided die. And roll that. If I need you to roll a d20, then... This is the one with the most sides, is the d20. That's the one you'll
Okay, I
probably
think
be
I
rolling
have the
most.
D10.
Okay. The d10 will actually have a 0 instead of a 10.
Nope, that's a 12.
D10 is more of like a disc. More close to a disc than it is the others. Kind of.
It looks kind of like a diamond.
Yeah.
Like a diamond, but it's got 2 pointy ends.
I found it. Well, there's two like that.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
There's always going to be 2 like that.
Yeah, one of them
I
will have
found
like
them.
2 digits on it instead of
If
1.
you need to roll a D100, you use 2 of those. But that's complicated, and I'll probably just roll for you when that happens.
It's not complicated.
Okay,
you just roll both of them,
I have them.
and the one with 2 digits will count as the tens digit.
What do you want me to do now? Which one do I roll?
You won't roll
You don't
anything
need
at
to
the
roll
moment.
either
I'm
yet.
just telling you your loot. I'm just making sure that everybody has everything they need. Because I bought you dice,
Okay.
and I need you to have the stuff that I spent money on. Also, almost Merry Christmas. No, it's still the 9th. We still have about a couple weeks left.
that's good.
Anyways, shall we begin?
Yeah.
My goodness, we are like... How long are we in on this? We've got like 15 minutes in here. It is 11:15. We gotta start this.
It is not in fact 11:15. It's closer
Semantics.
to 11:20 actually.
Semantics. Anyways, though, first thing you see of note, aside from the, the wad of coins just laying on the floorboard, some of them probably stuck in between the floorboards, is a big old trident, probably as tall as a person. Probably a little bit shorter, but it's a pretty big old trident. It has some words inscribed on it. Words that are neither common nor goblin. But it's a trident, and it looks pretty sweet. Aside from that, there's also like a potion of healing. There's a scroll, and another potion that is not of that is of a different color than the potion of healing. Like you guys have probably seen enough potions of healing by now to understand, like, yeah, it's a potion of healing. There's enough, like, of those weird little organic flakes in it for us to understand. Yeah, it's a potion of healing. But this one's kind of more like an azurish bluish color than like the reddish orangish color of a healing potion.
Hey, Mr. DM, sir.
Yes.
You have a copy of my character sheet you can check? Because I swear I had more language. Yeah. I think I'm missing a couple languages on my character sheet.
I thought we went over this. I thought we'd...
Well, we went over proficiencies last time. That was what we went over last time.
Okay, wait, this is Bruno. You speak Common and
'Cause
Celestial, and you should be able to speak Goblin.
Yeah. And I thought I also had Infernal on there, at least.
Okay, that checks out. Alright, so...
Right.
Anyway... So there's a bunch of coins, there's a scroll. It's of course rolled up, so you don't see what the scroll is until, of course, you roll it up and, like, read it. But, there's a couple potions, like, that is sitting on the table, of course, kind of like a corkscrew on to keep them magically contained. And there's a trident.
A trident?
Yeah.
It's got funny words on it. Are any of them in any languages I can understand?
The fishing tool trident? Or something else?
Yeah, like the fishing tool trident. It's also a weapon.
Oh, I'll take that.
Well, first I want to try and figure out what these words mean.
Alright. Hang on a second. Here's my Dungeon Master's guide.
Are they in any language I understand?
Okay. Do you understand Undercommon, or can you read it? You do not. If you do not know, then you do not understand that it is Undercommon, unless like you cast Identify on it. But
All right. I can't understand that it is Undercommon, but I can pass it off to Victoruz, and I'm pretty sure he's got the spell Comprehend Languages.
All right.
I have the spell Comprehend Languages.
Alrighty. Would you like to cast it?
Like the what?
Would you like to cast Comprehend Languages?
Sure.
Alright. That, I believe, is a first level spell, not like a cantrip. Where's my... There it is. Comprehend languages is yes, it is a comprehend. Yeah, comprehend language is a first level spell, which you can cast as a ritual though.
Yeah, ritual casting is very good.
Yeah, you just need to take some time. But if you take 10 minutes to perform the ritual, you can cast a spell without expending a spell slot.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that later, actually. Because, there was a goblin patrol out and about, I seem to recall.
Alrighty.
They were, but they weren't. They're within a quarter mile, right?
Yeah, they're
Still, though.
they're running seemingly to
I'd rather
like one of their
spend-
bases.
All right.
And those bases are
Aren't
within
all
the
goblin
mile.
players within like a quarter mile or half a mile?
Alright, so you're going. Okay, so you're gonna run after them.
No, how close are they?
Well, they started running, and I'm checking the timetable I've got here. Okay. They began. Okay, so they began running about a minute and a half ago. Bless you. So you can still kind of. So it's a valley, so there's a lot of hills, but there are definitely footprints. Cause like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got survival proficiency, so we should be able to track them.
Yeah.
I should have survival proficiency as well.
Yeah, we've got multiple people who can track them.
Yeah.
But I seem to recall that there was another patrol that we lured out of this base before the attack began, not just the fleeing goblins.
Yeah, they have multiple they have multiples, and they have multiple patrols like outside of the base. They don't all just like huddle in.
Yeah. And that last one we lured out, I think, is going to be back pretty quickly. Once they figure out that there was nothing there. So I think we should prepare for that. What's... Alright. I've got no spell slots left, so that's nice.
This is not even Moscow.
And
What the heck was that?
I mean, people think it's so fun.
hey, Michael,
Nah, I can't bring you over. Michael, yell!
Michael, I'm gonna borrow your earbuds for a bit.
Fine. Now? Like a plushie. Would you guys like hot dogs? Or would you like salami?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me now?
Need those earbuds.
I'll make some hot dogs as well. In a box.
I'm trying to connect them, because I can still hear you guys through the phone
It's fine. Background
and not the
noises.
earbuds.
Background noise at this point is kind of just expected. Anyways, though. So, are you grabbing the loot?
Yeah, let's grab that. I want to see what the stuff says on the trident before we use it, at least.
Okay. So, what are
But we've got a ritual spell, so really all we need is time. But we don't have that at the moment because Goblin Patrol.
Alright. So are you running... So what are you doing at the moment? What are your decisions?
Do we want to try and take this patrol, guys? When they get back here?
Speaking, are you
yeah.
speaking in character?
And
or are you
set up an ambush.
Are you?
Could we ambush them?
realistically, yeah, we should be able to.
Are you speaking in character,
Well,
or
I
are you
think we
talking
should do that.
telepathically again?
In character.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We should be able to ambush them. Not the best at sneaking, but... Well... I could try.
Okay. So you're gonna try to sneak up again?
Well, no, just hide here and wait for them to come back.
Okay.
Because they should be back soon.
What is there that we could hide by?
Well, you're in the Well, you're in the shack.
Alright, so it's a shack.
It's like a
Which
kinda
just
like,
means...
it's a wooden built small like little shack that kind of holds itself together like competently. Because goblins are not the most competent. Alright, so you...
Do they have any explosives in this camp?
And empty the lunchbox.
Anything that's particularly flammable, like oil or something?
There was something.
Make a perception check.
Alright.
Are you proficient in perception?
I am not.
Yeah, the character sheet I have,
I
you
think I
don't
am.
have nearly all.
13.
Okay. Do you wish to help Bruno, then? You can use an action to help.
Well, actions aren't being used for anything else, so anyone want to offer up an action for help here?
The character's a detective, so are supposed to be like a detective, so I'm pretty sure I have perception up.
I'm gonna look at your character
Where's
sheet.
Jared?
He might have fallen asleep again.
Right here. I'm not asleep. I'm just muted to avoid this echoing thing.
Alright.
We're watching you. Always watching.
Just kidding, I am asleep.
At least I'm not wearing headphones. Alright, I cannot... Oh, right, your character sheet is probably, it's probably at the, far
I can do an
behind.
action in order to distract. I summon a pot of greed to distract
What?
these goblins.
What goblins? There's no goblins here yet.
Oh, man.
So he did
Any
fall
confession
asleep.
that we already-
This is why you need to pay attention to the conversations and not go around thinking about your cat, crazy cat lady.
Meow.
What? Bruno, when I get over there, I will
Iron
kill you.
Man. Go ahead and take the whole thing out. That number 20.
Would you assist me with my perception check, please?
Alright, so, did you roll?
Rocket ship.
Yes, I did. Well, I did roll.
What'd
I
you
got a
roll?
13.
Car,
Okay.
devil emoji. Kobe Bryant jersey. Baseball,
Alright,
baseball.
Alright, now.
Roll a 13. You did not find any explosives, and it doesn't seem like there are,
Oh, they can hear
that they have any
what's
explosives.
going on.
Yes, I know. So
Yes,
no explosives.
No explosives.
Put some boots on.
Dad, shut up.
Like that. Okay, Jeep, Enderman. Godzilla. He's talking on the phone.
Okay.
Alright, so what did you say about explosives?
Okay, there's no you do not find any explosives, and there doesn't seem to be any explosives.
Anything flammable?
Some of the goblins' clothes
Mm. Not flammable enough.
What if we just burn the shack?
Well, the thing is, it's not going to help much if there's no goblins in it to burn down with it. You get my drift?
Yeah, well, I wasn't able to hear because nobody would shut up on my end.
It's episode 4, so I'm trying to avoid trying to like suggest answers to you guys because I'm the DM.
Yeah, I get that.
I was helping in the first few episodes.
Really?
Because like
The best
you guys are
option I
new.
can see is just waiting around for the goblins, really.
Me too.
Alright, so
Inside the shack, because if we're inside the shack, then they shouldn't be able to see us. And as long as we aren't moving around too much, they shouldn't be able to hear us either.
how long do you
Which
plan?
means we can jump out and surprise them when they get here.
Okay, how long do
Yeah,
you...
I think we should do that.
What is the maximum amount of
How
time
long
you
do we
think your
wait?
characters will wait?
Let's say we'll wait for an hour. If they aren't back by then, well,
Alright.
we didn't set up our distraction too far away, so if they aren't back in an hour, something else happened to them.
Alright. So within about an hour, you don't exactly notice anything. But you do see a mysterious figure, like at about like approximately 56 minutes, which is probably what you guys will perceive as an hour. What you guys will perceive as an hour. You see another human, a familiar human. It's Avon Stronger. You guys kind of ran away from. He's
Yeah.
He's kind of creeping towards the shack. You don't see any goblins. You haven't seen any goblins within the hour. But you do see the man that led you to this place kind of walk up towards the place. He has a couple more people with him. A bit more built dudes. And they walk up to you. Also, the sun looks like it's about to set. It's not like at sunset yet, but it's definitely nearing dusk.
Alright. I just have to wonder in character aloud, what is he doing roundabouts here again? It was these people with him.
Okay, so he and the other three somewhat built men. Actually, one of them is a woman. She's also kind of toned and very tall. I mean, not as tall as the other two, but like she's like eye level with their she's eye level with their noses. And these are really tall dudes. Either way, all three of them are taller than Vikaruz, who is 6'2". And they walk up to you. Evan Stronger, who is in no way tall, goes up to you guys and He says, are there no goblins here?
Not anymore.
Why are you guys still here?
Because I'm pretty sure that there's more goblins. We're waiting for them to come back from their patrol, which is where I'm pretty sure they went. It's been an hour, though, and they haven't come back, so I'm inclined to think that either they didn't exist, or
they have other bases.
something happened to them.
Yeah, he somewhat cuts you off, expecting to finish your sentence, saying, like, or they have other bases.
They did mention that they have a few other temporary strongholds. A few of them fled there.
And you're still waiting here because you think they'll return?
No. Patrol of goblins. We had a distraction to draw out some of the goblins before we came here, and we saw about 6 or 7 of them leave. You remember?
Yeah. You guys kind of rolled into it a bit doofishly. Kind of expected you to die, but I expected you also to put up a bit of a fight, so I returned back to Red Vantage with these fine men and women. One of the strong men goes like, So let me get this straight. You guys came here, beat up the goblins. You look somewhat bloodied, though I expect you probably put some weird drug onto you to keep you from doing it, because you show all the signs. You're cut, but you're like...
I am a life cleric, you know.
Okay, cool. And you're waiting here for other goblins to show up. You do realize they're very cunning, right? Despite being goblins, they're kind of warped. So, why are you 3 following this idiot?
Hey, I've been hunting goblins for a good while.
It's a surprise that you're still alive. Although you're a life cleric, so I guess it's not really to be... I guess it's to be expected. But I'll ask again, why are you guys following this man? Hello?
No.
Like I said, I'm kind of carrying the party.
Alright.
And that includes dialogue.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get at least one of the other guys to speak.
You didn't hear me?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just along for the ride to kill goblins.
Okay, so you're all idiots. He's just the smartest of the idiots. Do you guys need a
You're not
lifeline?
hearing me at all.
What?
Not much.
Okay, now I can hear you.
I mean, I heard that.
Yeah.
I responded earlier. Asked why we were following them. I said bored.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Alright. So as a...
To avenge my family.
Oh, you have a family.
Had a family.
You look familiar. Are you part of the Willowwood clan around here?
Yes, I guess.
Huh. I didn't know that your parents had passed.
They died about
7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that.
Yeah. He then gazed at the big strong woman and kind of like nudged her and saying, "Hey, aren't you also part of the Willowwood clan?" And the woman said, "Not anymore. I got married." He's like, "All right, that's fair." Are you going to say any condolences to this young man? And she says, I've never met this man in my life. He's like, all right. So you guys are just gonna keep sitting here, because once the sun sets, there seems to be some choice monsters that kind of prowl the area, especially in the sky.
Well,
I just say you should really have shelter at those points.
well, I wasn't planning on sticking for much longer. These goblins don't appear to be coming back.
Okay. Well, you
Suppose it
guys
would
are
probably be best to settle in for the night
all right. Well, you guys
back in town.
yeah, you guys are welcome back at Red
Because-
Vantage at any point. Did you guys even
Yep,
beat?
I suppose we best.
Wait, did you guys beat Progman?
Yep, we killed him.
Oh, that's one criminal off the list. He's
He ate up so much before he finally fell.
he's a registered criminal. They say you can get
So there would be a reward on him.
yeah. Wait, we said that, and Abin said, "Yeah, I promised them that I'd give him some silver pieces." Isn't there also a bunch of coins in there though? Here, have like, I got like a couple containers that are worth 100 silver pieces each. He gives you 5 of them.
So 500 silver.
Yeah, they're a little cylinderish.
Divided by
Okay, so that
us 4.
yeah, you have it's 500 silver pieces. And also, when you count up all the silver and copper pieces that were already in the that were already inside the shack, in the loot, there was 600 more silver pieces inside the shack, and 2,100 copper pieces.
Right.
Alright, somebody write that down. Because I didn't hear that.
Okay, I have it all written down, but like you guys probably also should have it written down. You guys have like an inventory thread that you have on the channel, right?
Yeah.
So I'll repeat that if you need me to.
Sure thing.
Okay. So he just handed you 500 silver pieces.
Here, I'll just make a new channel for inventory.
All right.
Oh, I did make one of those.
You created
You made a thread.
Oh,
There we go.
Sweet.
We have
So how much cash is total?
Okay. So he gave you 500 silver pieces, which on top of the
plus the
silver
600.
yeah, on top of the 600 silver pieces that you procured from the shack, that is a total of 1,100 silver pieces, 1,100.
Alright.
And then the copper pieces, you got 2,100 silver copper pieces.
I got it, Ethan. Oh,
I already did it. I'm really fast at typing, remember?
Yar, coppers.
Alright.
Sweet. Alrighty.
But yeah, I think it's best we head back to Red Vantage, was it?
Yeah. You guys
Get
can come
settled
with
in
us
for the
if
night.
you want. We can get you a really good inn. Might as well. And I'll write down your hero points for you.
Nice. What are those?
You don't know what hero points are? Every kid has heard about hero points before. Although you don't seem human. You have human ears. Are you human?
I'm surprised it didn't comment on my eyes. But yeah, I'm mostly human.
I'm 100% human, and I don't know what they are.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, you sound like a
spent most
hermit.
of my childhood in the woods, so
You all sound like hermits. Hero points are like the greatest honor anybody can get, like ever. Like if you beat a criminal, and by beat I mean like you can just incapacitate them for enforcements to
you defeat them. We defeat them.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Defeat them can also
We
mean
get these
kill.
hero points.
Yeah. Any old random criminal, that is those who are labeled as like monsters or like lawbreakers that aren't exactly registered in the criminal system to be like ranked or anything like that. Those are just worth 1 hero point. I don't know how many you guys killed. Like between you guys. Neither do I. I don't
Well,
remember
as
which ones you guys killed, but I'll count that up during.
As
I'll-
far as proof, I've got at least 1 goblin head.
Yeah. I'll count it up. I'm speaking as the DM here. I'll count that. I'll count up the goblins from the previous episodes that you guys individually killed. Speaking in character now. But Progman was what they call a D rank 20th class criminal, which is the minimum that a criminal can be ranked as or labeled as without being just any regular old criminal. When you get ranked as a criminal, then you know that you've done some big stuff. Although D rank 20th class criminals are not that major in hindsight. But those guys, a D rank criminal is worth 5 for every, and they're worth another 5 until you get to D rank first class criminal, in which case those are worth 100 hero points. But Progman was worth 5. Those other old goblins were just worth 1.
So then, all of us who participated in the fight against Frogman would each get 5 then,
Yeah.
because we helped bring the downfall of him.
And the goblins, too, for that matter.
I'd say the 5 would probably get divided between you guys in a similar way that the experience points would. But if you kill, if you guys individually kill any of the goblins, you'll just get those points free from you. Either way, you guys can tally your own stuff, but I'll like mail this to to the International Wards of Heroics. I don't remember what they're called. I don't know. Alura's a weird place. I don't know if you guys are travelers,
Yeah,
but hanging out here is not a good idea. Red Vantage is nice.
did you say you remember where this Hero Society thing's based? Just
What?
out of curiosity.
What?
Just out of curiosity, you know where this Hero Society thing is based, do you?
Well, it's a magical system, so it's not really. So it's more like ethereal than anything. Like it's a numeric system that that a lot of secret organizations keep track of. Some say that they actually put strange magical machines like in space that hover around the planet. Some of them hover around the moon. It's pretty crazy. Some say that we could actually travel to the moon with machines like these. Which is...
It does sound pretty crazy.
Yeah, which is insane. I'm pretty sure they're lying. I mean, nobody's ever traveled to the moon before. Do you think the rumors are true that it's made out of cheese?
Probably not.
Ugh. Way to ruin a kid's fun. I mean, I'm not a kid anymore, but still. Anyways, though. Alright, so you guys walk for about, like an hour, probably, because, a mile. Yeah, you guys probably would walk about that. Within, like, 40 minutes, yeah. Now that the sun is, like, nearing dusk, but, yeah, you guys reach Red Vantage, and thus you reach the inn.
Alright.
And then the four people wave you off, and they go back to doing their own thing.
Alright. How much does a night at the inn cost?
They already mentioned that, like, it's on them, so they already set you up.
Ah. Sweet, a free long rest.
Yeah. Alright, so you...
Well,
Alrighty.
I think it's about time for a long rest. Wouldn't everybody agree?
I guess so.
Alright, so... Go to your... whichever channel you... I will eat you alive. Alright, so whichever channel you guys use to keep track of your hit points and your magic slots, you guys
I just keep track of them in my character sheet.
Yeah, just reset.
I'll reset them.
Yeah. Alrighty. So the clock says, like when you reach in the building, I don't know if you guys look at the clock or not, but I'll tell you guys, as like, I'll tell you guys like out of character, that the current time, the in-game time is 7:02 p.m.
Okay.
And you guys wish to make a long rest, I presume?
I guess.
Alrighty.
What was that?
You guys, I presume you guys want to make a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
Tylenol? Vicarus?
I'm pretty sure he did the honk me sound effect, which indicates a long
Yes,
rest.
I'm fine with taking a long rest.
Alright. Vicaroos?
Said I'm fine with that.
Huh?
I said yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay, cool. What time do you guys plan on waking up? Do you guys set an alarm, or you just wake up at any point?
When the sun rises, I guess.
Okie doke. Yes. The next day finally hits. After, after 3 episodes...
Get up when the sun rises.
After 3 episodes, this has been the longest day ever. Probably not, but we'll see. Anyways, though, so the sun has risen. Bruno probably wakes up first. The alarm clock says 6:58. A.M.
Lol.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is 6:58 a.m. Do you guys wish... Alright. Now what?
Well, I think we should go out and kill the rest of those goblins.
Alrighty.
I would like. There's a stable here, correct?
I think we should do
Like
something
in-
other than kill goblins, for Pete's sake. That's all we ever have been doing these entire 3 episodes. I don't want to kill any more goblins. We've already scared them back to wherever they are. Let's just leave the goblins alone, unless they try and attack us first.
But you hear, scared the goblins. If a goblin is scared, it's still alive enough to be scared, which means it's not dead.
If
Do they
it's
pose
scared,
any
it's gonna
threat
rally
right
up
now?
four forces.
Goblin always poses a threat.
Why? They're dinky little creatures. They don't do anything except thieve
At that
And
moment,
breed.
Tylenol is jumped by a cat.
and breed.
Just out of nowhere, in an alley. A cat just kind of flies straight at Tylenol's face.
I unhinge my jaw and eat the cat whole. And we continue on.
Alright, the cat is ripped in half by your jaw, and the cat is dead. Tylenol
Does
specifically
he at least
gets,
get some temporary hit points?
Tylenol gets 3 experience points. You also lose 1 hero point.
Lol.
What?
You just ate a cat!
Okay, don't eat the cat then.
Okay. You can't
Grab the
undo...
cat, pet it, and instantly become friends with it, and then set it back down into the alley, and it's all fine and dandy, and we don't kill any freaking goblins, for Pete's sake.
Alright. The cat... Alright. You instantly bond with the cat. The cat is now clinging to your leg.
Okay, I guess we have a cat now.
Alright.
Is there a stable here?
I don't know anything about
Will it
that.
all be like...
There are... What the heck? What kind of monster? Anyways, though...
I was joking, I didn't actually want to eat the cat, and even if I did, I would have eaten it whole, man. Not just bitten it in half. We would still be alive, and I could just run it up whenever I need, like, a cat or something.
Alright, so it sounds like Tylenol is pleading with the other 3. That you... It is... That you guys are... That Tylenol is pleading with you guys to not kill any more goblins.
Please, just just hear?
I don't know. Taurus, do you think we should kill the rest of those goblins?
Yes.
No.
What about you? What was it, Vaccaroos?
Them all.
Kill them all?
Kill them all.
Yes, I agree.
Please,
They should all die.
Good goblin is a dead
That's
goblin.
all we ever do.
Alright.
Alright, Dungeon Master. I want you to learn the most powerful spell in the book and kill them all at once. I don't know if that's even possible, but I need to do it. I need to get over with this stupid goblin thing. Which was that?
Goblins like they're the Jews in 1945.
But anyways, so here, let me
Only
explain this to
Hitler
you
was
the way you can
capable of
understand.
that.
Miss Acetaminophen, goblins, for lack of a better word, screw each other a lot. And then they make baby goblins. And baby goblins grow up to be adult goblins, and then they screw each other. And then, my point is, goblins operate on an exponential growth curve. Which means if you don't kill them all, then there's going to be a horde in no time.
We can't be discriminatory, kill the babies. That's what he's trying to say.
Yes.
So we just kill all the incompetent males, then the incompetent females cannot reproduce, and then...
What if you kill the
We'll just
incompetent
find more
females so that the
goblins.
incompetent males can't reproduce?
Because two pistons don't make a
Life
baby.
finds a way. Life finds a way, kill them all.
Yes.
It's only safe out.
It might have just been a comedy play, but I seem to recall one time reading a treatise on abiogenesis and goblins. No, not abiogenesis. What am I saying? Parthenogenesis.
I think what you meant to say is genocide. That's what we want, genocide.
Well, that's what we want to do.
I say we do a goblin holocaust and put them in the gas chambers.
Well, we don't have any gas. However,
Methane!
How about we
and
not
fire.
get Hitler out?
Methane and then fire.
Do you know how hard it is for a group of adventurers to isolate methane?
Not that hard, you just fart in a bottle.
It's a lot harder than that.
I will sell you my fur adventure.
We have beans. Let's go with some beans.
Actually, wait, that could be a way to make some money in this game. And better at killing goblins is just selling farts in a jar.
Somebody opens their window while you're talking and goes, "Shut up! It is 7 in the morning!" And then they close the window.
I unhinge my jaw and bite their head off.
Don't do it. He'll actually take you seriously. The DM will take you seriously.
I'm kidding.
I
don't
take
do
my
it.
sword out, slice his tongue off.
No, don't do that either.
No, I'm talking about, Tylenol's tongue.
Don't do that either.
Her tongue, that's a girl. I know it's hard to see, but that's a female elf.
I unhinge my jaw and eat your
But it has a dick.
How do you know?
Misgendering people.
How do you know?
My dude, I am playing as a female. Don't you know that?
It pees standing up.
Well, that's because it has no manners.
How does a female do that?
I'm playing as a girl. Please keep your politics out of this.
It's not politics.
Sure seems like it. Anyways, I unhinge my jaw and swallow your sword whole. Now you are defenseless because you decided.
I take my other sword out,
Some people
Will
never
you
learn their
guys
lesson.
shut
slice your
up?
tongue out.
Will you guys shut up?
Do not slice my tongue out.
How about instead of waking up these poor people, we go out and kill goblins?
You know, I'm gonna mute you. Continue our conversation. So, number one, Isaac, you do not.
Hopefully
slice my
before
tongue.
2, because I gotta work.
Instead, I
Yep.
took both your swords. Now I have sword hands. I can just
Don't worry,
slice and dice anyone.
We're at the halfway mark.
Which
It's
was
12:05.
obviously a mere mistake.
Alright, so go. Let's go do that.
Oh, please.
I think we're actually at a good stopping point because I have other stuff to do.
Bruh.
We're at the halfway point. Do not do this to me. We still have an hour. Hello?
I have other stuff to do, and for some reason, I got a weird urge to play Terraria.
Then play Terraria while you're talking.
Yes.
I can't.
Oh, I'll gladly do that.
You can't?
Yes.
No, I don't. I don't have a PC or Xbox in my room.
Oh.
Lol.
Then, okay, if you're talking on your
I'll boot up Terraria and
Chromebook or
stream
your
it to you.
phone or something, go into the living room, I don't know, with some headphones or something, and talk to us while you're playing Terraria.
There are children here as well.
Alright.
Yeah,
There's a...
I second that we should stop now.
What? No.
We could decide. We could just set out to
Still so many
kill
goblins that we
more
don't-
goblins. We could set out to kill more goblins,
Alright,
and
why
on
don't
that
we
note,
go-
as we're going to kill the goblins.
Why don't we go
Good job.
and stalk the goblin outpost, and then we stop there?
Okay, you guys do
Scope out the
realize
goblin
that,
outpost.
Yes.
that even though you guys are overruling someone, you're still kind of ignoring his input. Or her input, in this case.
I'm pretty sure I gave her an explanation as to why we should kill all the goblins, at least.
Yes, and I second that. I need to avenge my family.
We need to make sure they don't breed.
Also, what else will we do in this if we're not killing goblins?
B-I-E.
There are other monsters.
All I heard was B-I, and I knew immediately what he was saying.
It asked me how to spell zombies for some reason. Why I agreed with the stopping now. I'm having a hard time focus on her and you guys.
Yeah. But also, I
Is there
seem
like
to
a-
recall that the goblins were enslaving dwarves for some reason, and we only ever found one dwarf, and it wasn't even in their camp. So I'm guessing whatever they
dwarves
were
do.
enslaving the dwarves for, well, we didn't find it.
He does
Unless there
have
were
a
clues
point.
unless there were clues back in their original camp.
Yeah, we didn't actually loot their original camp.
You
Well,
did.
we did.
You did. I just
We
didn't
stole
tell
their
you
trident, too.
everything that you got. I can
Speaking
tell you
of-
everything you got right now.
Speaking of,
Huh?
Vaccaroos, what did that trident say?
I thought we didn't. We decided not to use my comprehend languages.
Well, not then. We should be able to do
You want
it
me
now.
to check it now? Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to use my comprehend languages.
Alright. Will you cast it as a spell or a ritual?
There's no
I
reason
honestly
to
don't know the
cast this
difference.
Cast it as a ritual. There's no reason not to.
Ritual,
Okay, if you cast it as a spell, you spend a spell slot, but you basically do it instantly. But if you cast it as a ritual, then you take 10 minutes, but you don't spend a spell slot.
Then a ritual.
Alright. So, okay. So the trident, okay, 10 minutes have passed. I'm trying to keep track of the time that is now. Okay, 10 minutes later, you understand it as undercommon. And
Undercommon?
yes. And you read the words that it says. It seems the words seem to be like what the trident is called, and the and of course where it's from. It is called the Trident of Fish Command, and below it says from Holheim.
Holheim.
Yes.
Can I
get some background
do
information on
what was it?
Holheim?
What?
Can I get some background information on Holheim?
I think that's like a check for.
It's most to
what was
mean
it, history?
Holheim.
Make an intelligence check to see if you can. To see if you've like
Can I roll
heard
to
anything about it.
a system, or can I use an action to a system on that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Both.
I turned it down.
Okay, both of you roll. Ethan, roll with advantage since you've probably traveled almost everywhere.
All right. It's a good thing I have advantage. The first one was a 3. All right. So even with advantage, I get a 7.
Well, time for me to clean up the rest of my stuff. I said, place it.
What did you roll, Isaac?
Oh. I don't have my dice with me because I went out to play Terraria.
Oh.
I'll roll the d20 for you.
What's the point of him having dice?
He got a 2.
All right.
I rolled a 7 with
Now we
advantage.
got the plushies.
Okay. Okay. So neither of you know about
Ralphie's name
Holheim.
is. He's
do
actually
know
a
that
champion fighter.
You do know the names of the countries,
Well, the plushie
and
boy.
Holheim is not one of them.
Ethan got him when he was story.
Hey, Vickers, do you?
Wait, where's Pangoro?
Really?
Vickers,
Isaac?
do you remember anything? Do you know anything about Holheim?
That's what I named your
I haven't anything that would
Pangoro.
explain her.
Make an intelligence check if you want
Do
to
you want me
try.
to do the same thing you guys were doing? Because
Yeah.
I think our intelligence is pretty high.
He went here.
Yeah.
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 Terraria needs to update.
Michael.
Yeah?
You've got the best chance of succeeding at a check, really.
Yeah.
Your intelligence is +3, so make an intelligence check.
Oh, look, it's Shy Guy.
I don't have dice.
All right,
We've
then
talked
have
about this.
I'll roll
All right,
for
then
you
have
then.
someone else. Okay.
Oh, look, it's
Ethan will
Joey.
do the thing that
Yeah.
he usually does.
Jared, do you think you could roll real quick? I accidentally dropped my d20 under my bed.
Joey. Look, Mama,
Do you think
Joey.
you can roll a d20 for Vickers real quick? I accidentally dropped my d20 under my bed.
What I got? 20. Okay. I'm gonna roll it. I don't have surface, but ended on a
He was
8.
8. So 8 plus 3. You rolled 11. Okay, Vikaruz.
Here, I'll go get my dice. By the way,
Okay, Vikaruz does not recall lore about Vikaruz does not recall any anything like Holheim either.
Yeah.
You both you
What
and
about you, Tylenol?
Let me just roll the d20 and see if I recall anything about Vanaheim real quick. Here's the d20. Alright. 19.
Tylenol says she rolled a 19.
All right. Plus your intelligence.
Tiger ball.
Hey, Jared, what's your intelligence at?
Tiger.
Can you guys quiet down? Like, keep the volume down.
Plus 2.
Your stat.
So it's
Like, you
21.
can still play. I'm just asking you to keep it just a bit down.
Tylenol, you... Okay,
It's
okay.
Look at my intelligence.
Tylenol has...
Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Okay, Tylenol, you,
Intelligence is 14.
Okay, yeah,
What?
I read it. You do not recall any Holheim either, but you do know that it's a city on a port.
Forgot the game we just got that right on grandma.
That's a city on the what?
On a port by the water.
So we just have to do the edge of the island, or the continent, or whatever we are. And we'll
That's just-
eventually find it.
That's just where.
Yeah,
the
it's not
Trident's
like it's an
from.
entire continent.
Yeah, it's a city.
Alright, we're on our way from misery to happiness today.
Well, for you, it's misery to misery because we're going to hunt goblins.
Oh, frick you.
Don't
My
worry.
background is a goblin hunter. I speak goblin. I hunt goblins. We're going to be doing a lot of goblin hunting.
Michael. Michael, will you keep the volume down?
All right.
Hey,
So what are you going to do
Hey, Ogie.
at the moment?
Hey.
All right.
Here, I'll be. Who's there?
Do we want to try and find the second goblin camp just right away, or do we want to go back to the original goblin camp and see if we can't find any clues as to?
Let's go to the original goblin camp.
Yeah, we've got an investigator among us after all.
Who's that?
Are you going to drag Tylenol with you?
Yes.
Probably.
Oh, there you are. Now I can see you.
We'll tell her that after this is done, she can eat a cat.
And also yours.
All right.
I mean,
Suddenly.
Well, I'm done.
All right. Suddenly, as you are walking out of town, an arrow fires off and hits Vikaruz in the neck.
No saving roll even?
No saving roll. It hits him in the neck, out of nowhere. End of episode.
Yay.
Later.
All right. Love you,
Later.
Dad.
Love you, son.
All right.
then cuddly back comes.
Any questions?
Where did it hit him in the neck?
On the side, kind of.
In the what?
Anyways,
In the side.
Of the
It's
day.
it's not a very big arrow. It's just like it's it's like about an
a
inch.
crossbow bolt.
doing what they normally
It's like an
do.
inch.
Now, I suggest you get ready for your speech today.
So it's
Okay.
it's like in between what you would call like an arrow and what you call a dart.
Heirloom, the pearl necklace.
Alright.
To the citizens.
Anyways, though,
Then again, though.
Anyways, I'll be waiting for you outside.
alrighty. So we'll end the episode off there. Do we want to try again next
Cuddly
week?
back,
Since I'll be over at Dad's next week, and I'll have
being a back.
and there'll be a lot more convenient.
Yeah, I'd also try again next week.
All right.
I don't know what all I'm doing, but I might be able to.
Yeah, I know that Bruno, or
We'll see.
I know that Ethan is on winter break. I don't know how long that'll last, so I want to try and take advantage.
About a
that.
month.
Okay. So I want to try and take advantage of that as much as possible, and I don't know how long Jared will continue being an unemployed deadbeat.
We're working on it.
Prime Minister.
It's fine, Jared.
You mean you're not working on it? Haha. You're not working on being unemployed.
Just keep in mind, Jared. The more of a deadbeat you are, the more helpful it is for me to try and spend time with you.
Yep, that is true.
Alright, anyways, though, thank you for taking time out of your day today. It was a bit of a shorter one, but that's fine. I'm going to end off the stream here.